Hi guys, it's Dave here from Metal-Roos. Today I'm joined by Necrobutcher of Mayhem. How you going, mate?
I'm fine, thank you.
Cool, cool. So you got pretty big tour coming up. 40 years, 40 years of mayhem, really.
Yeah. Um, Actually, yeah, the uh, the anniversary year wasn't long enough, so we are actually on our 41 year when we come
Okay.
down to down under in January.
Yep.
But it was no time to squeeze it in,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But I mean, that's just technology, really.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, first we celebrated. We didn't celebrate our 10th year anniversary because we had some problems in '94,
Yep.
and or still recovering.
Yep.
But we had the 20-year anniversary,
Yep.
and then I think we even had 25-year anniversary because we thought it was like hilariously huge achievement in the sense to keeping uh, a band like this together. Um,
Totally.
and you know, and then suddenly we were 30 year, and then and then suddenly now we're 40.
Yeah.
So
Did you think
it
it would
just
get to the 40 year?
well, actually, that the question to that is probably yes,
Yep.
because um, they get a question a lot that, for example, in different circumstances, like, but the question is, you didn't think this would happen when you were 16 years old and started this band.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what was going on.
Yeah.
And like, I had such faith in the project, and I thought that this is it, and we're gonna make it,
Yeah.
and we did.
You did,
And
yeah.
we had to believe, we thought it was possible, and we always thought so, and that's why we survived too, because the first thing you have to do is to have faith in yourself.
Yeah.
you know that's rule number one. So no, I'm not that surprised, but I'm surprised, how fast life went by. And
Yeah, of course.
now
Yeah.
I'm 56 years old, and I started when I was 16, and so that's a whole lifetime basically. I would have gotten a gold watch fucking 15 years ago if I was working for the community, or
Of course, yeah.
the 25-year-old gold watch, or
Yeah.
something like that. I actually thought to myself that actually I was going to buy myself a watch
Yeah, yeah.
when I was,
Reward yourself.
but yeah, but as you can see, I don't
You
wear
don't.
any watches.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
you have your the clock is on your phone these days. I mean,
Yeah,
who
that's right. You don't
cares
really need it.
wearing it? Yeah, you don't need it anymore. So, and let's talk about this 40-year thing.
Yeah.
So, of course, we are always putting a lot of pressure on ourselves to
Yep.
do better, and we're perfectionists, and we're never happy because we're struggling to achieve the best we can do. So let's say we have a concert and somebody makes a little mistake. Nobody in the audience or anybody
Even really.
notice even,
Yep.
but we're pissed off like a half year afterwards, like everything was perfect and that happened, like fuck.
Yep.
So we're still there, and I think that's also one of the reasons why some of the things you have to have uh, you know, in the mix to make it
Yep.
through all these years. And then this time around, the 40-year anniversary, what are we going to do now? That we haven't done before, when we have to do more. And then the only thing that and the that the idea that that stood out was that we had to kind of present our whole career into one concert.
Yeah, that was actually my next question. Yeah, what the
That
set
was the idea. You know, we did all kinds of other concepts in the past. We did the Mysteries, played that the full. We had different, you know, we had the Demon tour. We had like tours that linked up to albums, you know, with the different
like
designs, you know, and
yep.
stage props and shit.
Yep.
But this time, so you know, and then to present the whole thing, we hired some people to help us make a video
Okay, yeah.
behind the whole thing, and it turned out to be around 2.5 hours thing. And then so we have a video that's linked up to this,
Nice.
and you know, like it's kind of telling the story in pictures as we're playing the you know, to create a little bit more, let's say, an atmosphere, you know, to
Yeah.
try to bring people back, you know, to where, you know, when it happened, you know.
Yep.
And then one thing that came out of that, which I thought was really fucking cool, was that we separated Dead's vocal from the famous Leipzig gig in 1990.
Yep.
Separated out his vocal, and then we play, or we play on top of that,
Okay,
and
yeah.
I made a video on it. So and the, you know, picked out one song.
Yep.
And I think
Technology,
I think it's Funeral Fog.
Yep.
If I'm not correct, mistaken. Yes, it's Funeral Fog. So the first time I heard that myself, it was like, you know, the time travel, and the first time I hear my friend's voice in that the live atmosphere, like or in the that was in the rehearsal place. We just hooked up and then, you know, plugged into the video and start to play, and then that was fucking powerful, even
yeah,
for
it would have
me,
been
you know,
amazing.
like it
Yep.
just so I thought to myself, like,
Have you
wow, this
experienced
is
all
going to
those
be a
years
fucking
too?
treat to the fans.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the cool things, and different other things we did, came up with, and then invited the old band members to come along.
Yep.
Unfortunately, um, these are not coming to Australia. I'm talking about
Yep.
Mannheim and Messiah. They
Yeah,
are
it's
not
a bit too
from the
far.
Death Wish album. Yeah. They first of all, the logistics, you know, to
Yeah.
bring more people to Australia is
It's hard.
it's a hell of a logistics and costly affair.
Yeah.
But there was also some issues with actually Messiah is having a small heart surgery
Okay, yeah.
around Christmas time,
Yeah.
so he wouldn't make it anyway.
Nah.
Probably
Nah,
it
that's
wouldn't be safe to. Even if he recovered, it wouldn't be like I wouldn't feel safe
wouldn't feel
about it,
right.
you know.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, that's totally
but
fair.
with that, we have also, and I think that's gonna. I hope that's gonna happen. I think they did. Hire the same. It's like a LED screen.
Yep.
Uh, that we projected on, because that's the way to get the highest resolution
Okay,
on
yeah.
the movie.
Yep.
You know, so that's a costly affair. It's a
Oh, it
high
would be.
end thing.
Yep.
So it's a special. It's going to be a very special thing, and
Yep.
you know, and I'm very stoked that you guys, all the way all around the down under on the other side of the world,
Yep.
uh, was interested enough to bring this high cost thing down there.
Yeah.
And we're very much looking forward to it. It's going to be our 6th time all together since we came down the first time in 2003, I think it was.
Okay. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Australia? Do you like it?
One of my favorite places, actually, to tour.
Yeah.
Many reasons for that. Many reasons for that. First of all, the fans, obviously, that we can come down. We pack a hall around 1,000 people normally in Sydney, Melbourne. A little bit less in Brisbane, Canberra, Perth, but cool. Still worth going there, and still people come and So and I have friends that I was pen pals with back in the 80s, still up in Brisbane, for example.
Yeah,
and also our old distributor Daniel Janelka that has that Modern Invasion company from Melbourne, and all our friends from connected to what was his name again? What was his name again? That guy. He passed away some years ago.
Yeah.
He had a band. They were from Melbourne. I just got a blackout. What's his name? What's the band hailing from Melbourne district? The old guys.
I can't think either. I can't think.
He had his name. That was the
band.
Put in Satan or something in it.
Yeah.
What was it?
Yes.
They were released on Modern Invasion.
Okay, yeah.
At that time.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, I was starting to tour around Australia, and then I ended up in Perth, and that's being my, probably the best place. A place I like to kick back after tours and stuff. I have friends there.
Yeah. That's really.
Our booking agents are from there. Brad and Dyson, from Soundworks.
Yeah.
And so I have heaps of friends in Perth also. So around the Scarborough area, for example.
Yeah.
And awesome. And what I like about Australia, also next to the fans, of course, the weather.
Yeah.
Since I'm from Norway, it's a complete opposite.
A lot warmer here.
Love that. Absolutely. And the fact that I can walk around in Australia and nobody would know that I'm not from there.
Yeah.
And I kind of blend in, and I like it because nobody looks at you twice, or you feel like,
it's great.
Because it's
pretty accepting,
a lot different in all the tropical countries. Because not many tropical countries has your kind of how to say Western civilization, to put it that way.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, totally. Yeah. All right, cool. So you guys are here January 9th in Brisbane, January 10th Sydney, January 12th in Melbourne. So just a quick run, but they're going to be nice big shows. So we're excited. Yeah, we are very excited too. And also, another thing, like before I did this interview, I was thinking what to say, since we're addressing the Australian fans. And it's like every time I'm there, I'm thinking to myself, especially when I'm on stage, thinking, it's so sad if we can't make it over here again.
because it's like it's such a big logistic thing to pull off.
It is,
and you know, like you always think, oh shit, you know, like hope this is not the last time and shit like that. But and then when you add it up, we've been around for 40 years. It's gonna end somewhere. You know, so I wouldn't say that, you know, like it would be our last time. I hope maybe we can come back, you know, several times, and then also have the 50th anniversary world tour.
Yeah.
That's my new aim now.
Yeah.
You know, stick around 9 more years, and then we'll be there. And it could happen. It could happen.
Totally.
Yeah.
Cool, lads. All right. Well, thank you for your time. You've got another interview, I would say. So
yeah, I got a bunch of interviews, so I hope I'm still on time.
Yeah, we're just over, but yeah. All right. Thanks heaps for your time, and look forward to seeing you down.
Hey, it was good to talk to you.
Sweet. Thank you.
Cheers. See you there.
Yeah.
See you there.
Bye-bye.
Bye.